In the previous video, you learned about domain names and why they are important for your business. You also learned how to select the right domain name for your business. So now that you have selected a nice domain name for your business, the next step is to register it on your domain registrar. In this video, I will break down the entire process into simple actionable steps that you can easily follow along. So are you ready? Let's go. So why do you need a domain name? Well, if hosting is like a piece of land, you build your website or your digital building on top of this land, and the domain name is the address of that digital building. So without the domain name, your customers can't find your business. So that is why domain name is important. Now, just a quick recap about the benefits of having a domain name. It gives a professional identity to your business. It will increase the visibility of your brand because you are able to reach customers all around the world through your website. It will also enable you to have a professional email ID. And as you are aware, 84% of customers trust a business that has its own website. So these are all benefits of having your own domain name. Now, while choosing a domain name, we have to keep few things in mind. It has to be short, it has to be easy to spell. There should not be any hyphens or numbers in the domain name. You need to make sure that there is no trademark conflict, and you have to make sure that the domain name represents your business. So the complete process of connecting your website to your hosting takes place in 4 steps. Now, the first step is that you go to a domain registrar like GoDaddy and you buy a domain for your business. The step number 2 is that you point the name servers from your domain registrar to Cloudflare DNS. The step number 3 is that you go and purchase a hosting for your website. The step number 4 is that you point the name servers from Cloudflare DNS to the host. So these are the 4 simple steps. Now, in this video, we will cover step number 1, where we will go and purchase a domain on a registrar like GoDaddy. So let's start with the step number 1. Now, step number 1 is that you go to a domain registrar like GoDaddy. There are a lot of domain registrars out there. There's GoDaddy, there is Namecheap, even Hostinger, which provides hosting, also acts as a domain registrar. But I always recommend that you should keep your domain registrar separate from your hosting provider. Doing this will give you flexibility. In the future, if you want to move from one hosting to another, you can easily do that if you keep your domain registrar and hosting provider separate. So here I have provided a link to the GoDaddy website. You can just click on this link and visit GoDaddy and we can start the process. So after clicking on that link, you will land on the GoDaddy homepage. Here you have to type the domain name that you want, then click on the search domains. After this, you will see all the domain options available. Add it to cart and click continue. Make sure that you select full domain protection. Continue to cart. Select the duration for which you want to buy the domain. It can be 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Then click ready to check out. Once this process is complete, you would have purchased your domain name. Congratulations! Now you know how to buy a domain name for your business. If you missed anything or you were not able to follow along, don't worry. I have prepared a detailed step-by-step guide and I will attach the link for that guide in the description. So you can click on the link in the description, and then you can look at the guide as many times as you want. You can also follow along and complete the entire process. Now, in the next video, I will show you how to connect your domain name to Cloudflare DNS to add a layer of security between your domain name and hosting server. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.